Have you always believed in ghosts? Hey everybody! Woo! Welcome back to Vlogtober. We thought we would bring you this ambiance of purple lighting to do the
Paranormal Tag.
Oh yeah! This tag was done by Bunny or Graveyard Girl here on YouTube like a long time ago, when she still did paranormal videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe she created this tag, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
So we thought that we would have some fun and do Bunny's paranormal tag.
Let's do it.
Let's get started.
And the first question of the day is, how old were you when you had your first paranormal experience?
I really don't know. I kind of want to say I haven't really had a true on paranormal experience. I was probably in my late 20s when I saw something go from the kitchen at my mom's house towards their bedroom, and not realizing that I was seeing something until I talked to my mom later in the day, and she said that neither her or my father were up at the time.
I guess I was in my late 20s when I saw that floating head.
Mm-hmm. In this house.
In this house.
The next question is, have you always believed in ghosts?
Pretty much.
Same here.
The next question is, where is your favorite place to investigate?
Either here, in this house, if you go over to his channel, shameless plug, he does a lot of paranormal investigation-y type videos in this room, and gets quite a lot of
Strange
EVPs
stuff.
and strange things. Also, Savannah, Georgia.
I would say Savannah, but we never really did much investigation there.
That's true. Even though, we've been to Moon River and been down in the basement.
Yeah.
Down there. We just never caught anything. They didn't want to talk to us, apparently.
So yeah, I guess I'll agree in here.
The next question is, what is your favorite investigating tool?
As of this video, I would say Echo Box.
Same here. We get quite a
Oh,
lot of
weird
evidence and weird things with the Echo Box.
Yes, go check it out on my other channel.
Shameless plug.
And the next question is, what is your scariest experience?
Probably just like anything done here, because he'll do a session, or we've even done sessions together. In fact, I think we did one or two last year in Vlogtober. I'll link those below if you want to see them. And just some of the evidence that you get, and you really do sometimes feel that you're not alone here.
I wouldn't say I'm really scared of anything in here, but there was that one weird shadow person experience we had. Kind of that same dream.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
After we did those sessions.
After we did the 2 Echo Box sessions last year.
It wasn't Echo Box. What was it? It was the other
Or
one.
no.
Spirit Box or something.
Spirit Box, yeah. Anyway, the ones that are linked down below. After we had done those sessions, we both had a dream, same night, about a shadow person. And mine was that we had a daughter, which, no. And the daughter was like a teenager, and her room was in the room across the hall in this house. And I went to tell her to go to school or something, and there was like flashing lights like underneath the door, like almost like there was a strobe light going on in there, and I opened the door and there was a shadow figure, and I started telling him about the dream, and he was like, holy crap.
It wasn't the same. I didn't have the same dream though.
Well, not the
No,
exact
but
same
we
dream,
both
but it
dreamed
was
about shadow people. And
like
I remember
the same
waking
shadow
up at
person.
some point in the middle of the night, being like sweat pouring on
I
me,
think
terrified.
and I woke up like jolted out of bed, like looking around.
And I woke up facing this way towards you guys. Obviously, that's not going to work here. But if you're laying this way, I was
the
facing
door to
that
the room
door.
is that
Yeah.
way.
And I felt like there was something in that corner back there, and I was too terrified to turn around to stare at it.
Same
to
here.
Check it out.
And that same night, and we both had dreams about shadow people, and I too woke up facing the door to the room, and did not want to look behind me because I felt like something was there.
That was weird. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Was there something there? Who knows?
Who knows?
Chicken to turn around and face it.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I think that, like, maybe something was there, but then they were like, oh crap, we're freaking them out. We gotta go.
Yeah, that was the only time, so.
Yeah, and.
I've done many, many, many sessions since then.
Yeah, and we haven't had that same experience. Now watch.
Probably, yeah.
Tonight's gonna happen. The next question is, what has been your favorite paranormal experience?
Anyone with Echo Vox. Personally, I like the one that they start cussing at me.
yeah. If you go, again, shameless plug, go and watch some of his, and didn't you mark it?
I'll mark it as like warning foul language.
We had one that was cussing up a storm in here. Yeah. It was crazy.
It was kind of funny.
But kind of funny in the same sense because that person was angry. And I have to say, any of our Echo Vox like sessions and stuff, because it's just really neat to hear something come over, and especially if it's in direct correlation to a question that we've asked. One of I think it was the first one that we did last year for Vlogtober, we asked if I had any tattoos, and the word Redskins came across.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, the word Redskins came across the Echo Box or whatever, and I have a Redskins tattoo.
Let's go back and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug. Go watch it right now with me.
Yeah. And we also asked, like, what color hair James had, red. And we got red. And, like, very pronounced red. So, yeah, those kind of things when you get,
we get all
direct
cool,
response
like,
to
direct
a question.
Responses. And our next question of the day is, do you know anyone else who has had a personal paranormal experience?
The next question is, do you have trouble convincing your friends or family of your paranormal experiences?
Oh, because I don't tell them.
They'll think we're crazy.
I mean, we are crazy, but that's beside the point. They'll think we're even
crazier. My mom and my dad both had real full-on paranormal experiences in our house. But, so it was never any trouble convincing them if anything went weird. But, I had one friend that did not believe me about this lamp that we had in the living room. And it was what they call a capiche lamp. There's 3 light bulbs in it, basically. And it hangs from the ceiling. And it's got these, like, really thin capiche shells hanging off of it, and there's like a little bulb in each section. Mm-hmm. And the bottom one always went out. And at the time I was like obsessed with Freddie Mercury, still am. But just kind of jokingly one day it went out and I said, Freddie, stop it. Now, I'm just throwing it out there. I did not believe Freddie Mercury was haunting my house. Okay? But whatever was there responded to the name. So I was telling my friend about it, and she was like, whatever. And one night she came over to the house to watch a movie and all of that kind of stuff, and the light went out, and I kind of tapped her on the shoulder and pointed to the light, and she kind of rolled her eyes, and I was like, Freddie, stop it. And the light came on, and she no longer wanted to watch the movie. She wanted to go home and everything. So she was pretty convinced after that.
So what's your favorite paranormal TV show or movie?
Okay. My favorite TV show used to be Ghost Hunters because they seemed to be like really realistic, and like if something was not paranormal, they would be the first to be like, debunked. It was this making this noise. I remember one, they were at a bar and the ice maker was shaking the thing that held the glasses above the bar, and people thought, glasses were shaking and because of something paranormal, and they, nope, debunked. It's the air conditioner or the ice machine or something that was rattling the thing. So I was like, oh, man, sometimes they don't find anything or whatever, and they debunk everything. And I love Ghost Adventures because there's Zach Bagans is such a damn drama queen, but that's part of the reason why that's part of the reason why I love him. However, there has been a lot of evidence showing that ghost hunters definitely fakes all of their evidence, and
at least most
of it. And so they've kind of fallen out of my good graces, so to speak, as a viewer because
you can't trust them anymore.
Yeah, you can't trust them anymore. And I'm sure, Ghost Adventures does that too.
I'm sure they fake their stuff too.
Because they're so like overly dramatic and everything, like
it's like, just entertaining.
It's more entertainment than like, oh my god, the show is about ghosts and and it's all real. My favorite movie probably has to be Brave Encounters, only because lead actor does the most dead-on impression of Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures.
He really does.
And it was so funny watching that movie.
Go see it.
Yeah, go watch it. It's on Netflix. Don't bother with the sequel. That was ridiculously stupid. But the first one, just if you love Ghost Adventures, the guy is like dead on. Dead on.
Dead on.
Haha, see what I did there? And? You?
Ghost Adventures as well, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know about my movie. I like a lot of them.
Paranormal Activity.
No, not that one.
I
don't know. I don't know about the movie.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, maybe. I like that one, alright. Or The Others is good.
Yeah, The Others
I like
is really
that one
good.
a lot.
Yeah.
What other one? That's not the one I was thinking with Liam Neeson. We're in the house.
Oh, The Haunting.
Yes, The Haunting.
That was a good one
I like
too.
that one.
Yeah. And that was actually like a remake of I think they even called it the same thing, but it was like from like the 60s or whatever. Another good one is 13 Ghosts.
Ooh, that one. Yes.
Holy crap. That is an amazing movie.
It's kind of a cheesy movie, but the ghosts are well done.
The ghosts are incredible.
So.
The jackal will give you freaking nightmares. The next question is, where would be your dream place to investigate?
I still think Savannah, with proper tools.
Yeah.
Being allowed to actually stay overnight to investigate something.
Yeah, like
cool.
in Moon River, or, I mean, really, any building in Savannah. Because they are all haunted. I would like to be in that, I think it's a Regions Bank now or something.
Oh, with little Gracie?
With little Gracie. Oh my god. Or Bonaventure. I bet there is some...
You're not allowed in there overnight. Or at night,
Yeah.
But
I bet you there are some craziness. Actually, I did have a paranormal experience at the Colonial Cemetery in Savannah. We were on a ghost tour, appropriately enough, and there was just us and another couple and the tour guide. The tour guide was standing in front of me, and then I was kind of turned almost to my right to face her. James was on my left, and then the couple was to his left. So nobody on this side of my body, on the right side of my body. And she was telling us about, what is his name? Renee. She was telling us about this young man, Renee, who had been accused of killing a couple of kids, and he was bullied, and he would always go into the cemetery because the kids were too afraid to follow him in there. And so it kind of became a sanctuary. And she's telling us the story, and somebody tapped me on the elbow. And there was nobody standing near me.
Yep.
And I asked James if he had like reached over and tapped me on the shoulder or on the elbow, and he's like, And I'm like, holy crap, somebody touched me. And the poor guy, that was the other couple, the poor guy was terrified. He did not want to be on this ghost tour at all.
Nope.
Bless his heart. But yeah, anywhere in Savannah, like if we could like just have like all access to the building and proper like full on equipment, maybe even have Bunny with us. Bunny, call me. So that we could just like really have like a full experience with it. Or New Orleans. New Orleans is probably crazy haunted too.
Yeah, probably.
And I mean, even any of like the cemeteries around here, it would be interesting to get stuff from there.
The next question is, do you prefer to investigate alone or in a group?
If I'm going to be honest, with somebody else, at least like one other person. Just because if something were like to go wrong or something like that, I want somebody there that can help. This one, what do you say?
I tend to do it alone.
Yeah, he tends to do it alone. And he's not had any like real issues other than ghosts cussing at him. But I think I'm a bit of a scaredy cat and would prefer to do it at least with him or with somebody, you know.
Problem with the group is you need people you can trust.
True, because if you know somebody could just be like screwing around and knock on stuff. Yeah. So that's why I like him or Bunny, and it would be good.
That's it.
The next question is your home haunted?
I'm not sure. The jury's still out on that.
Seriously? After you saw a floating head?
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, I fully believe in ghosts and all that kind of stuff, so like I don't believe that we're ever alone. No matter where you are, I don't believe we're ever truly alone, if that makes sense. But I have never like physically seen things. Now I've like, you know, felt things or felt like I'm not alone when I'm truly here by myself. But I don't know, like, you know, unless somebody just like pops up right here in between us. But I mean, I've had orbs in my videos, and
That's true.
So I mean, now whether they're just kind of like passing through or if they're like here, whether like, you know, this was their land before, you know, this development happened or whatever the case. I remember when he first saw the face or the head, and he's like, well, but the house isn't that old. And I'm like, but the land is. So you don't have any idea what you're actually on top of. So, I mean, and we all know what happens when you build upon like graveyards and shit. I'm looking at you, poltergeist. So, you know, who knows?
Who knows? I'll keep investigating and maybe one day we'll find out.
For sure.
And the final question is, have you had any personal paranormal experiences with animals?
I have not.
Neither have I.
My sister has. She saw her dog Chili.
Huh.
And she actually said she came out. She has, out of her bedroom, she has kind of like a loft area. And after her great huge honking dog Chili passed away, she went out to go and get something to drink, and Chili was sitting there. And kind of looked back at her like, what's up? And she was like, hey, Chili dog, and went on, and then he was gone. So that is going to do it for the Paranormal Tag.
Hope you had fun.
Ooh. And it's going to do it for this day of Vlogtober.
Yep.
I will see you tomorrow.
I may not.
You never know.
You have to watch to find out.
I love you. See you later.
And the next question is, what is... I already forgot what it is.
Bloopers. The next question is your home haunted?
Indecisive. Oh, that's not the right word.
Inconclusive.
Yeah, inconclusive. Start over.
Bloopers.